Hello.
Hi, ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàsán o, ṣé dáadáa ni o?
Dáadáa ni.
You remember the way out of this. Ṣé àlàáfíà ni o?
Àlàáfíà mi o.
Yétúndé báwo ni o?
Adúpẹ́.
Ọ̀ṣúndélé, ṣé àlàáfíà ni?
Àlàáfíà ni o.
Kamela, ṣé dáadáa ni?
Ṣé dáadáa ni? Àlàáfíà dáadáa ni.
Àlàáfíà ni. You have to pick one. Either àlàáfíà or dáadáa, but not the two at the same time. Crystal, ṣé àlàáfíà ni o?
Dáadáa.
Dáadáa ni.
Dáadáa ni.
Ìfẹ́, ṣé dáadáa ni o?
Dáadáa ni o.
Tiffany is still connecting to the audio. Adétáyọ̀, ẹ káàsán o.
Sorry. Ẹ má bínú. I was on mute. Ẹ káàsán, ṣé dáadáa lẹ wà?
Adúpẹ́.
Ilé ńkọ́?
Adúpẹ́, gbogbo ilé wà dáadáa. So can we get started? Are we still waiting for anyone?
I don't say Ifabola there. Is she coming?
So whilst we wait for that person, Oshundele, what do you remember from last week?
Kini, the blank Yoruba. Kini blank Yoruba. I remember mo oni or moni I have, and then me oni I don't have. Okay.
Tiffany, ẹ káàbọ̀. Ṣé dáadáa ni?
I forgot what my response was supposed to be.
You know that your response just requires you to take off the shade from my question and you repeat the same thing I said. So, ṣé dáadáa ni?
Dáadáa ni?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ṣé àlàáfíà ni?
Àlàáfíà ni?
That is it.
Okay.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí kíláàsì o. Today is the 3rd Saturday, right? Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Adétáyọ̀, can you enable the sharing, please? So last week we learned how to tell what we have, what we do not have. I'm going to ask a random question to see if anybody still remembers. Crystal, is it Crystal and Durham?
It's Crystal Durham. My husband is at the grocery store with the kids. So.
Oh, that because I know it's supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So she any omo.
She any oma. Moni ama.
Moni omo. It is omo.
Oma. Moni oma.
Oda. Camela. She any aburo.
Ṣé
aburo.
I was right. Okay. Ni. Can you ask it again? I'm sorry.
Ṣé any aburo.
Aburo. Do I have it? Me. I can't remember.
Okay, I'm going to make somebody else remind you. I won't remind you. But I can see Ife, she's so ready. So Ife, she any abro.
Sorry.
I was thinking.
But you were thinking aloud because I could see on your face that I think you know the answer. So let me wipe up the tribal mark on my face.
Okay, so Moni Oboro?
Aburo. Moni
Aburo.
Yeah, what is aburo? I forget what it means.
Okay, I won't say it yet. Who remembers what aburo is? Egbon? Àbúrò.
Aburo.
A younger sibling or older sibling? One of the two.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Oh,
Benny,
One
Benny.
is the older sibling. Àbúrò is the younger sibling. So Camilla, are you ready to answer the question now? So that ṣé ẹ ní àbúrò?
Me,
Mo ní.
Moni. Oh, yeah, Moni Aburo.
So Yetunde, ṣé ẹ ní àbúrò?
Ṣé ẹ ní àbúrò? I do not have. So mi ò ní àbúrò.
Ó dáa. Ọ̀ṣúndélé, ṣé ẹ ní àbúrò? I love your hair. So
Well,
beautiful.
thank you. I'm preparing for festival today.
Ó dáa.
So bene, mo ní àbúrò.
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 Ó dáa. Tiffany, ṣé ẹ ní ẹ̀gbọ́n? Ẹ̀gbọ́n is the opposite of àbúrò. Ṣé ẹ ní ẹ̀gbọ́n?
Okay. Moni Egbon.
Ó dáa bẹ́ẹ̀. So today we want to, let me share my screen before I go. Adetayo, I still can't share my screen.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me make you a host.
Is there a slide that has the younger and older sibling?
I think one of the
after
previous
word?
slides do, right?
Because
It's either the first or second. We do.
a lot of like in Lukumi, I know people say abure, but it's like I don't know if y'all have heard that before, but a lot of my brothers from and sisters from Cuba always say abure.
That should be their derived form.
Yes.
Because I know they don't speak the standard Yoruba in Cuba.
Benny.
All that. So today we'll be telling what we will do and what we will not do. But I want to ask a question first. I said something about negatives last week. I was saying if you don't want to say me or ni, what else can you say? I gave us three ways.
It was Nkoni.
Are you going to say the N? I said something about that.
Oh, it's
Nkoni.
Nkoni.
And what else can we say if we don't want to say Nkoni?
Oni.
Oni.
Because I said it that is going to be useful, so we have to put that in mind. And now that we all remember that, I have this quick basic part of the class for us to look at. Whenever I ask you a question and you forgot, just say mo gbagbe.
Mo bagbe.
So what is forget in that?
Bagbe.
Gbagbe. I got that word on purpose because I know we are still struggling with the gbe. Bagbe.
Bagbe.
Bagbe. Bagbe. Can you smile and say bagbe?
Bagbe.
Like I want to see that you're not struggling with the word bagbe.
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 Yeah.
Bagbe.
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 And if you're saying
Bagbe.
I did not forget, you just have to negate it. It's going to be mio bagbe or unko bagbe.
Nko
And
Bagbe.
what would the third version be? If I don't want to say unko bagbe or mio bagbe, what else can I say?
No Bagbe.
Unko bagbe. Unko bagbe. So basically, in that one, you are taking off the K and you're just saying unko, mio, unko. Remember, you cannot say miko. So if you want to say I remember, because I forgot is mo bagbe, how do you say I remember? Remember is roti,
Ranti.
not ran. It's not rati. I have to note that. Whenever you see an in Yoruba, is not an. Whenever you see na in Yoruba, is not na. There is no an or na. I hope you are looking at the direction of my mouth. No an, no na. It is or no. So it
No.
means this is
Auntie.
roti.
Ra.
This is roti.
Auntie.
Yeah, a good way to remember it, this is the verb run. Just that we're not saying run, we're saying roti. Ranti.
Ranti.
So how would you say I do not remember? Ife, how do you say I do not remember? I hope I'm calling the name well. Please help me. I would like to know the full name so that I will call it. What's the full name?
Ifeniwa.
Femi.
Can you hear me? Did you hear me? Uh-oh. Am I frozen?
You're not.
Oh, okay. Because I saw a little frozen there. It's Ifeniwa.
Ifemiwa.
Ah.
Oh, Ifeniwa, I guess. Oh yeah, so I want you to say it again. It is Ifeniwa.
Ifeniwa.
Domidodo. Ifeniwa.
Ifeniwa.
Benny, you see, I will not call you Ifeni again. I'll just call you Ifeniwa. Because that's the beauty of the name is the full name itself. Oda. So Ifeniwa, how do you say I do not remember?
Mio. Oranti.
Mioranti.
Mioranti.
So Camilla, if we don't want to say Mioranti and you're still saying I do not remember, what else can you say?
Nkoranti.
Nkoranti. Yvette, what else can we say apart from those two?
There was one more. Nko, Miu.
You just have to take off the K in Nko and you got the third one.
Ko, Oni.
Not Ko, but Nko. Ranti?
Oni.
Oh,
Ranti. Ranti.
Benny. So basically, if you want to make any simple sentence in Yoruba, you just have to put the subject and the object, and you've made a sentence. So any past tense sentence in Yoruba is just subject action. I eat, mo jeun. I did not eat, ko jeun, mi o jeun, o jeun. It's that simple. Ṣé ó yé yín? I'm not seeing your faces though. Ṣé ó yé yín? So I want you to talk.
Oyemi.
Oyemi is I understand. Ṣé ó yé yín? Do you understand?
Oyemi.
It's only one person that is still responding. I want everybody to respond if they do.
Benny.
Benny.
So now that we've taken that out of the way, let us look at what we will do and what we will not do. So it means the keyword we're learning with today, before I go to the actual keyword, these are just actions for you to note. You might know more. I might just put the link to this slide in the chat so that even though I'm showing a particular page, you can just go back and does that work for everyone? Putting it in the chat.
Benny.
Oda. Oh, Adetayo, I'll wait for that until later.
Yeah.
Oda.
Oda.
What does Oda mean?
Oda, who wants to tell me what Oda is? Because me, I will not say it too.
So, okay.
Oda is okay.
Okay.
I'm sure you now see why I say it a lot.
Yes.
I say a lot of Oda. And I want you to say a lot of it too, because we say a lot of okays. Even though when something is not okay, we still say okay. So let's say Oda. Oda. That likes like, all right, fine. Oda, okay, good. Oda. So we have these actions. You can still ask me more. You already know how to ask what is something in Yoruba. But I have 2, 4, 6. Yeah. Jade means to go out. Can everybody say Jade?
Jade.
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 What about just go? What is the verb go?
De.
Don't look at Jade. I know it's confusing, but don't look at Jade. You all know this already. Somebody knows it. It's just a 2-letter word. Especially those of you that already speak a bit of Yoruba.
Oh, why is to come? What is the opposite of come?
Think that way. Why is come? What is go? I can see Oshundele's hand. Like she wants that hand to bring the verb.
Goodness, I know it.
Of course you do. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. Just a hint, I promise. Starts with L.
Lo.
Exactly.
No.
So law is different from jade. Jade is like you're saying you're going out, but you're not specifying the place. But if you're specifying the place, then you are using law. Law see the place. So for example, if I say molosi, ibishe, it means I went to my place of work. But if I say mojade, I just said I went out, I go out. I'm not telling you where I went to, I'm just saying I go out. So another thing you need to put in mind in Yoruba is that when it comes to the action, you know, in English, we can be saying go, went, right? It doesn't change in Yoruba. The verbs are constant. What changes is the other parts of the sentence, the tenses changes, but the verbs do not change.
Oh, okay.
Share etigbo. Share etigbo. Do you hear me?
Benny.
Benny.
How would you respond apart from just the Benny? Motigbo. Is I have heard. Motigbo. I have heard.
Oh, yeah.
Nkogbo, I did not hear.
Motigbo.
Oda. So let's look at the actual keyword for the day, which is ma.
Ma.
Can everybody see the big screen? Ma.
Benny.
Ma is will.
Ma.
I have two examples, but I'm not going to say my examples because it's already on the screen. I'm going to make anybody else say something else. I have two examples, but how do we say Oshundele will work? Yesterday.
Ashundele ma she said I can't I'm bad at saying that. Can you say that for me? Ma she said.
Yeah.
She said.
Benny.
Oshundele ma she said.
Yeah. So it just requires you to remove the subject, the person doing this action in my own example, and you put the person you're talking about correctly. Just copy and paste or cut and paste, just that kind of pattern. So how do we say Yvette will sleep, if anyone?
Yvette ma soon.
Benny, but it's not soon, it is soon. Yvette ma soon. Do you remember we had this discussion about tones? That if you should just shift a bit, start saying something else. When you say soon, you are saying to shift. You know when you're shifting on the seat like this? So imagine you are saying Yvette ma soon when you mean Yvette ma soon. You see, those are two different sentences, right?
Yes, sir.
Doing the opposite.
Benny. So while we look at that, while you put something down, I want you to tell me what you will do. Tell me, you can use actions that you know, and you can ask me about an action.
So,
Jade.
Yeah.
Moma.
Jade.
Moma jade. Say that again.
Moma jade.
Moma jade. Camilla.
Mama jẹun.
Moma jẹun. Me too, I love to jẹun. If anyone.
Mama lo soon.
Moma lo soon. Are you saying I will go to sleep? But okay, let's do it this way. You know when you're sleeping, you are laying down, right? Fortunately for us, the verb too is coming down. It is soon. It's not going up because we are sleeping. It is soon. So can you say that sentence?
So mama soon.
Mama lo soon.
Mama lo soon.
I will go to sleep. Oshundele.
Can you dance ni Yoruba?
I love that because mo fẹ́ràn láti jó. It is jó.
Jo.
Yeah.
Jo.
So moma jo.
Moma jó. Tiffany.
Moma jade.
Moma jade.
Jate.
Clean in Yoruba.
Before I tell you clean, I just have to give you a disclaimer. You have to tell us whatever you want to clean. Deal?
Okay. Deal.
That. Clean is no.
No. No.
No.
Kini kitchen. Ni Yoruba.
Kitchen is ilé ìdáná.
Ilé ìdáná.
Ilé ìdáná.
Ilé ìdáná.
Ìdáná. Ilé.
I put that in the slide already. Let me share that again.
So, Mama no ilé ìdáná.
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 Do you remember I said there's no na in Yoruba, right? That is why it is ìdáná, not ìdáná.
Ìdáná. Ìdáná.
I like that. So if somebody is telling me to do something and I say, Mama gbìyànjú, what am I telling the person? Mama gbìyànjú.
I'm going to go eat.
I didn't say jẹun. I said Mama. The word I'm saying is just right in front of us. Mama gbìyànjú.
Trying to try.
Yeah.
I'll try. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe somebody says, please call me later today, and I'll say, I'll try. Mama gbìyànjú.
Can you say it again?
Gbìyànjú. Mama gbìyànjú.
Mama gbìyànjú.
Mama gbìyànjú.
Gbìyànjú.
Gbìyànjú. Remember I told you an is not an, right? So this is not gbìyànjú. This is gbìyànjú. Gbìyànjú.
Like beyond you.
How about we do this? I have a book of verbs that I think is going to be useful for everybody. Okay. Yeah, it's available on PDF. You can purchase it. This is the link to it.
I will email everybody the link too. I'll get it from everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, I actually forgot. I should have said this before now because you would have been able to make a lot of sentences if you had that book in front of you. But now you are going to ask me any random verb in Yoruba. Please don't make it difficult. So we are going to make sentences with those your verbs. So you can put it in the chat, everybody, just a verb, because you want to tell me you will do that action.
That was mine.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see.
I want to see if I know some of these.
Okay. I already saw some. Yeah. I can see seonje. I can see cook. So cook is to seonje. And alternatively, you can say dano. You know, I said ilé ìdáná is the kitchen, right? So that's similar, right? Dano means to make fire. And because the atmosphere, the weather in Yoruba land is not cold. So when they make fire, it is not to keep themselves warm. It is to chow, right? To make food. So when they say dano, what comes to everybody's mind is to cook. So that is where that is derived from. But the actual verb is to say onje, to cook food. So if you're specifying the food you're cooking, what do? You remove onje. You can say rice, say obe, say efo, say amala, say whatever it is. Do you all get that? Yeah. Adetayo, are you trying to help us with some of the verbs?
Yes, I want to see what I can do. Okay. So
yeah. So somebody said to do laundry. Basically, when we are doing laundry, we are washing clothes. So we'll say wash clothes in Yoruba. And wash is for. Asho is clothes. So for asho, or for short, for sure is laundry.
So I know.
I'm sure you are preparing your own sentence if you already have the action.
Oh.
Adetayo is going to help you with some of the actions as well. Omidaromoke is also here, so she can help with some of the actions. Yeah, Kawe is to read.
Kawe.
To sweep the floor is to baile.
Baile.
Baile or bale. Let's say bale because native speakers will say
Bale.
and I want you to sound as native as possible.
Bale.
So you just have to know that the real action is ba, but because ile is the floor, that is why it is baile. Bale. So if it was not the floor you were sweeping, you say ba the exact place you're sweeping. You get that? Even though it is the floor we sweep often.
Ben.
What about buy? Like to purchase.
Ra. Ra.
Purchase.
Oh, that's ra. Somebody just said it. Adetayo said it.
Ra.
Ra. Benny.
Ra.
Yeah, so I'm sure your verbs are they are responded to already. So we set to tell me what they will do.
Mo ma ra aṣọ.
Did you say mama for aṣọ?
No, mo ma ra aṣọ. I will buy clothes.
Okay, mama ra aṣọ.
Mama ra aṣọ.
Okay, so sorry, the link to the book that I sent is to the Amazon version. So I'll just send you the one to the PDF if you want the PDF.
Benny.
Please. Please stop. Please stop.
So if Moma Ra Kunwe is buy paint. Like if you want to say I will buy paint.
Paint is a noun, not an action in your sentence. So you say Moma Ra Oda. Paint as a noun is Oda.
Oda.
Yeah, if I were you towards the end of the class, please make sure you save the chat because it's going to be useful.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
You can save the chat.
So I've sent the link to the PDF to everyone.
Okay. Oh.
So Momara Oda. Paint as a noun is Oda. It is when you're saying paint something that you say kunwe. For example, maybe I like to paint. Or I want to say I want to paint. Then I'll say Mufe kunwe. Because basically, what we paint on many times is on paper. But if you're not painting on paper, you're not saying kunwe. You're going to say Mufe kun, I want to paint something.
Okay. If I'm saying like I want to paint a picture, I say Mofe Kunwe. But if I'm saying I'm gonna go buy some paint, it would be Mo Mara Oda.
Oda. Benny. Okay. Mara Oda. Okay, please include kun in what you just wrote. Oda. Camilla, you want to tell us what you will do?
Benny.
Yeah, and what?
Moma se egusi.
Ah, Moma je egusi. Ṣé ẹ ti gbọ́? Moma je egusi, so you better send my egusi too. Yeah, so if you know how to cook egusi, don't worry. I know how to eat egusi. Oda, Yetunde kí ni o máa ṣe?
Moma kuniwe.
Kun iwe. The N is not kun, is kun.
Kun iwe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Okay. Oda.
Moma kun iwe. Oda. Ọ̀ṣúndélé kí ni ẹ máa ṣe?
Moma yin orisha.
Ẹ máa yin òrìṣà. I love that. I love that. You want to tell them what yin is because of another
yin is praise. And orisha are the deities, obviously.
Exactly. So Moma yin orisha. Yvette, kí ni ẹ máa ṣe?
Moma gbálẹ̀.
Ẹ máa gbálẹ̀. Oda. I think Yvette likes household chores. Because the other time she was cleaning the kitchen, now she wants to sweep.
I have a lot of cleaning to do today.
I want to be like you. Trust me. Oda, Crystal, kí ni ẹ máa ṣe?
Mo máa jó.
Oh, ẹ máa jó. Èmi náà máa jó. ID, kí ni ẹ máa ṣe?
Mo máa ní ọmọ.
Ẹ tún sọ.
Mo máa ní ọmọ.
Mo máa ní ọmọ. Is that what you said?
Yes, I know. I just joined the class. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get it. I know you just joined. I asked about you earlier.
Okay.
But when I saw that your name is showing, I knew you were there already. So what's the sentence trying to say?
I will praise the children.
Oh, mo máa yìn ọmọ.
Yes, sorry.
Okay. Because I didn't hear the yin very well. I heard ni. Mo máa yìn ọmọ. Oda, if anyone, kí ni ẹ máa ṣe? What will you do?
Mo máa yìn ọmọ.
You did that well now. I'm asking someone else. If anyone, what will you do?
Moma kawe.
Emma kawe. Okay, that's interesting. Oda. So let's look at the negative of what we just learned. But before I say it, because you already have a background idea, how would you say I won't? Let's see if anybody will try. Yvette. What would you say? I'm just asking you to guess, so don't worry if it's wrong.
Can you repeat the question, please?
You want to say I will not do something.
Mi oni ma shishe.
That is really great. You gave us a really good try. So now let's look at this. Will not. Oops, I made a mistake somewhere here. Don't worry, I'll just edit it. Will not is oni or koni.
Okay.
You know, if you are saying koni, you are saying right? And if you're saying oni, you are saying me. So for example, I don't want to eat. So I'm saying I will not eat. Mi ò ní jẹun. I will not talk. Mi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀. I will not try. Mi ò ní gbìyànjú. What about I will not come?
Mi ò ní wá.
Mi ò ní wá. What about I will not go?
Mi ò ní lọ.
Mi ò ní lọ. What about I will not cook?
Mi ò ní ṣe
oúnjẹ.
oúnjẹ.
Mi ò ní ṣe oúnjẹ. You can also say mi ò ní dáná, if that is faster for you.
Yeah. Say the last one again, please.
Dáná.
Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Etun unso.
Ẹ káre, I love that. I like it when you make a mistake and you quickly go back to it to correct it. It is dáná.
Dáná.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. So I will not cook. Mi ò ní dáná if you don't want to say mi ò ní ṣe oúnjẹ. So what if you're saying I will not cook ẹ̀gúsí?
Mi ò ní ṣe ẹ̀gúsí.
Exactly. So basically, whenever you're specifying the food you're cooking, the verb has to change to say. It is only when you're not specifying that you can say dano or se oúnjẹ. When you're specifying, you have to say say. So what about I will not read?
Mi ò ní kàwé.
Mi ò ní kàwé. So let me give you another example now. Yeah. How do you say, Olùkọ́, please, I will not come to class on Saturday, for example. Let's try. I will not come to class. Maybe somebody is they have an appointment and they will be missing class and they want to tell me I will not come to class. How would you say that? You can say kilasi, right?
Oh.
As a safe way out of it. Who wants to try? Oshundele?
So
please, I will not come to class.
I was about to say Saturday. Kini Saturday ni Yoruba.
Saturday ni ọjọ́ àbámẹ́ta.
Ojo Abameta. So,
And you can just say Saturday.
or Saturday. Okay.
Saturday.
So, mi onima.
Look at the screen.
Mi oni ma wa.
There's no ma in here.
Oh, I will not also. Mi oni wa classe.
Mi oni wa si. The C is the 2. I will not come to class.
Wasi. Okay. Mi oni wasi. Saturday.
I want you to say it all over again.
I will not come. Mi oni wa
C before the class.
si mi oni wa si classy. Ojo Abameta.
Oda. I like that. I like that. Shubham, I have 2 rules to give everyone.
Okay.
The first one is you always have to put C before a place, to a place.
C.
Benny.
Or a place.
Yeah, to a place. You always have to put C before a place. Let me put that here.
That is S.
So, number 1, always put C before a place.
So it's like saying 2.
Yeah, that's what it means. Rule number 2, always put, let me just do copy and paste. Ni before a time, a date, or a place. I'm trying to confuse everybody with the last one. But don't worry. Ni means in or at.
In or.
So if you are saying an action is happening at a place, you are using ni. It is only when you are saying something is going to a place, someone is going to a place, that you change it to si. Do you all get that?
Yes.
Any, you mean?
Any.
So now that we have this sorted, I will not. Will not is oni or koni. So I will not come to class on Saturday. I'll say nkoni wasi klasi. Ni ojo Saturday or ni ojo abameta. And I can also say mi oni wasi klasi. Ni ojo abameta. Ṣé ó yé yín? Ṣé ó yé yín? Ṣé ó yé yín? Does it understand you? You will respond for yourself. Ó yé mi, it understands me.
Ó yé mi.
I understand. Or kò yé mi, it does not understand me. Okay, what I said did not understand you, right? Oda. That's what I'm asking.
I have a question. So
okay, I'll answer your question.
You're processing it. How do you say that? Like I'm thinking about it. Like, so I understand oye me, but I'm also like trying to
figure it out.
My head around it.
To figure it out, to think, to process is ronu.
Yeah.
So,
Ronu.
So you say oye mi ṣùgbọ́n mò ń ronú.
Oye mi.
Ṣùgbọ́n is but.
But?
All right. So you're saying like I understand, but.
But I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh.
Ṣùgbọ́n. And ronu is to think. Oye mi. Ṣùgbọ́n mo ń ronú, I understand, but I am thinking. And if you don't understand, what I said simply was that whenever you're saying you're going to a place, you know, in some cases you can just say, I'm going shopping. In Yoruba, you can't do that. You have to tell us where you're going to. And you have to put to before the place. So it's always going to be, I am going to, whenever you're telling that place. And if you are saying you're saying a time or a date or an action is happening at a place, you have to put ni before that. For example, ni Ojo Saturday, because Ojo Saturday is a date. Ni 8 o'clock, because 8 o'clock is a time. Do you all get that? Is it clear now? So I can also say Monjeun, I am eating. Ni ile idano, in the kitchen, because the ile idano is a place and I am doing that action in the place. Or mo ma jeun, I will eat. Ni ile idano, I will eat in the kitchen. Does it make sense now?
Any a little bit Yoruba.
I didn't expect it to make total sense too. The dear is enough.
Okay. Oda.
So if I wanted to say, I will exercise, is Moma, Shere Idaraya? Okay.
Moma Shere Idaraya.
Shere.
So let's assume you want to say, how do you say what?
It's Idaraya.
Idaraya, yeah.
Idaraya.
Yes. Mumbo Ejo. I hope you heard that.
No. Rara.
I said Mumbo Ejo. What is Mumbo? I'm coming. It's a way to excuse yourself.
Okay.
Mumbo. Mumbo. So I want everybody to tell me what they will do and what they will not do. I'll just go around. Can I stop sharing now? Or you want me to give you a moment?
1 moment.
Oda. Shetan, are you done?
Oda.
So Camilla, tell me, what will you do and what will you not do? You can use any random action.
Bene. Moma. Jeun. Nko. Kowe.
Nkoni.
Nkoni. Nkoni. Kowe.
Nkoni kowe. Ṣùgbọ́n mo máa jẹun. It's important. The food part is important, even though we don't read. All right. We shall have to. That. Let's hear you.
Mowa.
Moma, you mean?
Moma, sorry. Moma. Kun iwe. Ni kitchen. Kun iwe. Ile idona.
What did I say about that word?
It's
idano.
Idon. I know I'm not supposed to say an.
You're not saying a. You are saying a and no. Idano.
Idano. So moma kuniwe ni idano.
Ni ile idano.
Ni ile idano.
Because if you just say idano, you have not said the place yet. It is ile idano.
Ile idano.
Good. What will you not do?
Unko mioni wa. I want to say I'm not coming out. So mioni jade.
Exactly. You did
mioni jade. Okay.
Mioni jade.
Beni.
If anyone, let's hear you.
Mama Jo. Salsa.
Okay, Emma Jo salsa. Okay. You say Mama Jo, Ijo, salsa. Ijo is dance. So you are saying Ijo, salsa, you're saying salsa dance. So you're basically saying I will dance salsa dance.
Okay, so Ijo?
Yeah, Ijo is dance as a noun. Jo is to dance. Ijo is the dance itself.
Okay, so Ijo. Okay. All right. And so me on low. I'm trying to think what do I want to not do.
Can be anything. You don't really have to mean it.
Me oni lo soon.
Me only lo soon. So I won't go to sleep. I hope you know that you can also say me only soon. I won't sleep.
Okay.
I hope you know you can do that.
Soon. So you don't need the law?
You don't need law except if you are saying I want to go to bed and I want to go to sleep. So it's not necessary. You just need the verb, the action. And the action is soon. Law soon is just saying go to sleep. If you can just go straight forward, I want to sleep. I'm not sleeping. I will sleep. I will not sleep. Yvette, let's hear you.
Moma kawe. Mioni soon.
Mioni soon. Moma kawe. Oda. Tiffany, let's hear you.
Okay. Inko gwagve mi oniwa.
Etuso.
Nko gwagve mi oniwa.
Okay. So what did you say?
I did not forget. I will not come.
I like that so much.
Okay.
And
then Momasun.
Momasun. So I did not forget. I will not come. I meant it. So I didn't forget. Yeah. Oshuntele, she's thinking so much.
I'm trying to think.
You mean Moronu? Moronu? I am thinking.
Moronu. So Moma lo si odo ni sunde.
Mo máa lọ sí odò ní
Sí odò.
Sunday.
So odo ni Sunday. Say
Odo.
Sunday again.
I said Sunday. I am
Sunday,
just borrowing
Sunday.
it into
Okay.
Yoruba.
Mo máa lọ sí odò ní ọjọ́ Sunday.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Odo, please, Oshundele, I want you to tell them what Odo is.
River. River.
Odo is river. Mo máa lọ sí odò ní ọjọ́ Sunday. But that tell us something you will not do.
That's the one I'm having issues with. Inko ma. No, you don't say inko me. Oh no, I'm getting confused.
It has to be followed by an action. That's the point. And then there's no ma in the negative.
Oh,
inko ni.
Ni. Oh, inko ni. I would say cook. Dano. Inko ni dano. Eni. Is that
ni
today?
Eni.
Eni.
You have to put ni before it because eni is also a date.
Eni.
Exactly. Inko ni dano ni eni.
Okay.
I'll not cook today. I will go to the river. I will not cook today. Oda, is Crystal's turn?
Yep. Moma keku Yoruba.
Moma keko Yoruba.
And mi oni bale.
Me oni bale. Me too. I don't like to bale, so I need to get that.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing
Oda, ID, let's hear you.
Okay. Moma kawe si mi omo.
In Yoruba, personal pronouns, possessives, you have to switch it.
So moma
me.
Moma omo.
Don't switch your sentence.
Okay.
My child is what I'm talking about. If you're saying my child, you're not going to say the same way it is in English, my child. It's going to be child, my instead.
Moma kawe si omomi.
Okay.
Mi oni jeun aja.
So, moma kawe si omomi. I'll read to my child.
Yes.
Mi oni jeun aja. I will not eat the dog's food, right? Yeah, that is really interesting. That is really interesting. And because it is much more interesting, that is why I'm going to give you this much more interesting assignment. You're going to tell 5 things you will do and 5 things you will not do in Yoruba. And I'm hopeful that the actions you've learned in class today will be very helpful. And the book too will be very helpful in making much more sentences, like something really unique. So you tell 5 things you will do and 5 things you will not do. But I want to beg you all for something. Don't submit your assignment on Saturday.
Benny.
Let's try to submit at least on Friday night.
Kini sorry ni Yoruba.
Emma, you apologize. Emma binu.
One more time.
Emma binu.
Emma binu.
Me obinu. It's just that my Saturdays are very busy and I've not seen any of those messages that came in today. So it's important they come in much earlier. So I like it when your sentences are there as well. I want you to try to use actions that you would originally say. Think about actions you can originally say and make sentences with them. So Amarirani or Setumbo. I'm using the same structure I just said. Mo is I. A is we. Just letter A. A. It is we. Now I'm saying Amarira. Rira is to see ourselves. Ri-ara. See ourselves. I said Amarira. Ni. Ojo Saturday. You get that?
We will see each other next Saturday.
Exactly. We'll see on Saturday.
Oh yeah, me.
So mo máa rí gbogbo yín, I will see gbogbo yín, everyone, ní ọjọ́ Saturday.
Okay, Benny.
Ẹ ṣé o.
Ẹ ṣé.
Carmela is asking me something. Please, I have to answer that question because it's interesting. Kiss is to fenuko. Not fenuko, but fenuko. Fenuko. Hey, please, everybody, remember to save the chat before you leave.
Hold on.
Save the chat.
Exactly, save the chat.
There's
click on that
3 dots.
Yeah, and then save chats, and then there you go.
How do you?
Adupwe.
Can
Go to
someone
the chat,
send me
click on the 3 dots,
Okay,
and
there.
save it.
WhatsApp?
I'll email the chat too.
Exactly.
I'll email the chat.
Yeah, you know, when you already have the chat, it's going to help you to submit your assignment on time. You know.
Benny.
Odabo, Esheo.
Odabo.
Odabo. Oshe.
Odabo.
Eshe.